Nothing seen, nothing yet. That's what investigators have been telling me all day today. It's painstaking matching of various accounts that have been given by the various people involved in this entire case, and after getting all those accounts and the questions that the CBI needed to ask Rhea Chakrabarti, her interrogation is now going on for the last 10 hours at the DRDO technical facility. She's inside there. Cars have come and been parked outside. She's, looking like coming out sometime soon, and we've been speculating with these visuals coming out on when she's likely to come out. Every now and then there is a little bit of activity, but we're still waiting. 10 hours and counting. Rhea Chakrabarti still inside being interrogated by the CBI. But in the meanwhile, as always, I have big breaking news coming in from my sources, and that breaking news is the scoop that I'm going to bring to you tonight. Scoop number one, Rhea has confessed that the drug chats are authentic. It's from her phone and she's typed them herself. That's what Rhea has confessed to agencies, both the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI. She has said that these chats, which we showed you, all 30 pages of it over the last couple of days, she has confessed that these are all typed by her and the chats are from her phone. Why did she actually delete them? That's not something she's answering. She has, however, contested the conclusion that agencies are coming down to. Yes, agencies, as we reported to you, have asked her the question whether she was in the business of dealing and consuming drugs, narcotics, and she's contesting that. Well, if the chats are hers, if she typed them herself, then the conclusions will be made by investigation agencies, not Miss Rhea Chakrabarti. She's contested only the conclusions, not the fact that she wrote those messages herself and those texts herself. Sources are also telling me that what we've seen in terms of the narcotic conversations and chats, it's not all. It's Well, that's Rhea Chakrabarti coming. She's just sat down in that car. Can we just have a? Did you get a glimpse? Nizam Bhai, did you get a glimpse of Rhea coming out? And if we can play out those visuals, can we get a close-up of the car and when she came out? We'll try and play out the visuals of her coming out. Okay, everybody's standing by. This is Rhea Chakrabarti coming out after 10 hours or so of questioning, and she's gone and sat in the car, and she has admitted that the chats that were written by her, and she has claimed that these are authentic chats. That's Rhea Chakrabarti walking out, and however, she's contested the conclusions that have been made. This, what you've seen so far, ladies and gentlemen, is the tip of the iceberg. Investigators are telling me there are 2 big cartons full of printouts of downloaded chats on narcotic exchanges between Rhea Chakrabarti, her brother Shauvik Chakrabarti, and a ring of people. It is, at the moment, the job of the investigators to get the ring and the connections going before any action is taken against Rhea Chakrabarti and Shauvik Chakrabarti. But there is 2 cartons full of printouts. That is the big breaking news. Those are visuals of Rhea Chakrabarti coming in, and the nexus really runs deep. There are many people involved. Yes, there are politicians. Yes, there are drug dealers. Yes, there are Bollywood A-listers. The names have been kept. They have been coming very close to those facts. And for the moment, these are being kept under wraps so that the trail doesn't go cold. That's what investigators are telling. And this is Rhea Chakrabarti, the spotlight on her. Is she going to be called again tomorrow? Is the CBI's questioning over? Not yet. I'm being told that in 2 to 3 days, she will also be summoned by the Narcotics Control Bureau. But right now, it is the CBI which is interrogating. She will be summoned again. We'll have to wait and watch. When is she summoned? But what you've seen so far is the tip of the iceberg, and Rhea Chakrabarti is going to be back again at the CBI headquarters, and names of Souvik, Rhea with other people in this drug ring is something that is being right now closed, and that is what investigators are working on. So that's the big breaking news. Rhea Chakrabarti coming out. This is what we've got you at this moment. In the next 3 days, we are being told the Narcotics Control Bureau will also summon her on this, because the narcotics case is virtually an open and shut case against Rhea Chakrabarti. Well, this is the car just leaving from the DRDO guest house, and you could get a glimpse of Rhea Chakrabarti in those white clothes that she was wearing. And yes, that's the media out there. It's a melee out there, and she's just left from there after 10 plus hours of investigation and interrogation. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the big breaking news that we are getting you at this point in time. Let me just get in my fellow panelist, Shehzad Poonawalla. Shehzad, 10 plus hours and more chats coming in. We had accessed a few chats earlier, and if we can get them on our screen, about Rhea talking with Souvik and a close group of people in the SSR household, and these chat, woohoo, me too, that's 1.5 days, and they're talking about SSR has the doobies, right? It's some lingo for some kind of drugs, and marijuana, I'm told, and yes, those are Siddharth Pithani and somebody else we don't know, and somebody called Anandi also. Yes, all good. Souvik calls in, cool, somebody else responses, and reach you soon, guys, and also tell Ayush to get doobies. Doobies, I'm told, is slang for marijuana, which they use. Well, that's the conversation that's going on, and lots of conversations where individuals have been identified having this conversation. Souvik, Rhea, and a whole ring of people.
You're watching the News Hour at 9.